Out on the farthest edge, there in the silence, you were there.
So he sees this one man in the midst of the multitude. But here's what I want you to get. We got to remember why John included this passage in his gospel account. It was to validate the mission, the big picture mission of Christ, which is to reconcile the world to God, not heal every single sick body. And that's when some of you are going to wrestle with a little bit. What I don't want you to hear me saying is that Jesus doesn't heal sick bodies. He does heal sick bodies. He did it in John 5, and he still does it today. But we would be a bit naive to say that Jesus heals every sick body, because the fact is he doesn't. And what we need to recognize is that wasn't his mission. It can include his mission, but his mission is the reconciling of the world to God. Later in this passage, in verse 20, Jesus is going to talk about greater works. And you think to yourselves, well, what could be greater than healing sick bodies? Jesus talks at that point about judgment and about eternal punishment. And you go, yeah, those are weightier issues than being infirm, even if it's for 38 years, right? So John's very specific about this, and Jesus is going to use the healing of this one man as a way of validating for everybody that's witnessing it and for those of us who are reading it as to who Jesus is, what he has come to earth for. Think about it now. Unless Jesus deals with the sin issue, which is the cause of all the brokenness and sickness in our world, unless he deals with that, do we really want him to set up heaven on earth? If he went around and healed every sick body, but he didn't hang on the cross, what good would that have done for us? Because there's going to be a day, some of you have been suffering greatly. You have had an infirmity and you have suffered greatly, and you love Jesus and you trust Jesus and you wrestle with the fact, how come he hasn't healed me? There's going to be a day, friends, when that will matter nothing to you. You will care less about that. You will say, God did that, he allowed that, he walked with me through that for his glory and for my good, and I'm fine, I'm well, because Jesus is Lord. There's going to be a day when you'll thank God for it. You say, well, shouldn't I pray for healing? Yeah, but don't get hung up on it. Have faith, trust God, but don't get hung up on it. Because he doesn't heal every sick body. Oh, with the salvation of the soul.
You have my